Bleaklight Falls is basically what happens when you take tower defense games and mix them with action RPGs, then throw in some village life simulation. The setup is pretty dark, but the game itself has this cozy feeling that makes it work really well. So you play as Meelu, this 10-year-old kid living in what's probably the last safe place on Earth. The whole world got consumed by something called the Dreadblight over a century ago, and only this magical flame called the Bleaklight keeps the monsters away from your village. But now that protection is getting weaker, so every night these creatures attack and you have to defend your home. The core gameplay works like this. During the day you run around collecting wood, stone, iron and other materials. You can also do quests for the villagers, craft gear and explore the forest around your village. Then when night comes, you place towers on a grid system to create defenses while also fighting the monsters yourself, with weapons like swords, bows and shields. What makes the tower defense part different is that you're not watching from above. You're down there fighting alongside your towers. The monsters follow paths toward the Bleaklight at the center of your village, but you can build walls and barriers to force them into kill zones where your towers can do the most damage. Each tower can be upgraded and some can even evolve into completely different types. The RPG side has 4 skill trees: weapon mastery, skills, body and mind. You get mastery points to spend on unlocking new abilities and upgrades. Each weapon type also has its own progression tree that levels up as you use it. So if you like using bows, you'll unlock bow-specific abilities, but you can also mix and match abilities from different weapons once you've learned them. The village part is where the game gets really charming. There are maybe a dozen villagers, each with their own personality and role. The blacksmith makes your weapons, someone else handles alchemy, another person does clothing alterations. You build relationships with them through conversations and doing favors. And if your friendship gets strong enough, some of them will actually help fight during the night attacks. Loot works like most action RPGs with different rarity levels, but there's also this crafting and modification system. You can upgrade gear, change its stats and even combine items to create set bonuses. Some unique items have special effects that can completely change how your abilities work. The exploration feels pretty satisfying too. You can jump around the environment to reach secret areas on rooftops or cliffs. You'll find consumables that permanently boost your stats, new recipes for crafting, and gifts you can give to villagers. The materials you gather during exploration fuel both your tower building and gear crafting. The relationships you build with villagers unlock new services and help during combat. And the tone walks this interesting line between dark and cozy. Yeah, you're literally the last humans fighting for survival against nightmare monsters. But day-to-day life involves petting cats, helping with village gossip and eating pancakes at the tavern. The game's demo shows maybe the first few days of gameplay, but you can already see how deep the systems go. It's the kind of game where you think you'll just play for 30 minutes, but then suddenly it's been 3 hours and you're planning out your tower layout for tomorrow night, while deciding whether to craft new armor or save materials for better defenses. The developer clearly put a lot of thought into making sure every system supports the others, instead of just throwing different genres together and hoping they stick. And this sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.